Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. I'm going to share with you a very short message that I received via Facebook Messenger. The message reads like this: Hello my brother, can you please post for me as anonymous? I just want you to share with your listeners my message. I'm not looking for any kind of help at all, but all that I want to confess is that I am a prophet and I steal the gifts of my clients, the people who come to seek for help, whether they come straight from my church or some of the people that come for private sessions. I exchange the help that I give them with bad luck. I cannot share with you the details of the initiation ceremony that I had to do for me in order to be accepted into the brotherhood, because if I share with you that ceremony, I run the risk of me breaking up the covenant that I did with the master. I've been this prophet for many years now. Things are going very well in my life. I don't regret any moment at all, because this has given me the chance to meet people from all walks of life. I mean, white people, Indian people, Asian people. I have even met people whom I thought that were not into this brotherhood. What I do is that I am a prophet at a local church. When you see me preach, I'm unlike other preachers that go around showing off their charismatic character. I am just like a normal pastor. I don't even perform miracles at all, and it is my desire that people convert and leave their sins behind. Whenever I do a church service, at the end of the day, I always encourage people to turn around and to leave their sins behind, because out there the battle for your spirit is true, even though you cannot witness it. But each and every day there are spirits that are fighting for your own soul. So what I do is that when you request that I pray for you, I can actually take your spiritual gift, and there are people who are always ready to buy those spiritual gifts. Let your listeners be wary and let them know that each and everyone, even though we are all created equally, but when it comes to gifts, each and every one of us at the moment of birth, we are all given a gift. From the moment whereby the father's seed and the mother's seed meet and they start to create the unborn baby, already there are spirits that accompany that baby until it is given birth to. When the time for that baby to be born arrives, those spirits will be eagerly waiting for that baby to be born so that they can gift that child. There are families that are gifted with the gift of healing. Then there are other people that are gifted with the gift of blessing. If you give that person maybe a bag of tomatoes, you tell them to stand at the street corner, you'll be surprised at how much people will buy tomatoes from that person. If you check on medical doctors, even though if they deny that the spirit world does not exist at all, but if you ask them what was it that pushed them to go and study medicine, they might give you an answer, but it will not be a true answer. To become a doctor or to become a nurse, it is not an easy thing. Even if those are in this industry, they choose to deny that the spiritual world is not real at all. But what they don't know is that what sustains them day and night is this gift of healing, because it is not an easy thing to witness human suffering on a daily basis. No matter how small you think that the gift that was given to you is very small, but in the spiritual world, that gift, the value of that gift might be bigger than the one who is standing in front of a congregation preaching. And the more that you deny your gift, the easier it can be stolen. There are people out there who buy these gifts. There are pastors, there are even rich people. I have met Indians, I have met Americans who were willing to buy these gifts. Where they went with those gifts, I don't know, but I know that they were just middlemen who came to me to purchase these gifts at a price. The last thing that I want to talk to you about, my brother, is that the thing of money. Your listeners need to be very careful when it comes to money, because someone can actually steal your gift if they get hold of your hard-earned cash. There is something about money. Other cultures, they understand this. That is why you see that they build business that will last for many generations. But we as Africans, we don't understand that money that you are holding today is somehow connected to your children, with the fear that I might end up breaking the rules of the covenant that I entered into when I joined this brotherhood. All that I can tell you is that even if your gift has been stolen from you, but there is a generation whereby it is the natural order of things, and also God will intervene so that that gift can be returned back to that family. But the generations that it can take for that gift to be returned through the natural order of things, that I cannot tell you, but it will be bound to happen. Have you ever noticed that in certain families there will be poverty for many generations, then all of a sudden a child will be born. That child will be born with the sole purpose of him or her returning that gift back into that family. Unfortunately, what will happen is that when that child will be born, he or she will end up giving up that gift freely back into the spiritual realm. There are things that will happen to that person's life. Either they will enter into a sexual covenant with a person that is tormented by many spirits, then that spirit will take that gift away from that person, then that family will go back into poverty. I have entered homes and I have seen that people have this habit whereby if they have coins that don't have any value at all on their own, say 10 cents for example, you cannot buy anything with 10 cents. What most people will do is that if they drop a 10-cent coin, they won't even bother to pick it up. Maybe it will be just left there on the carpet until they go around with a vacuum cleaner. Some, they will just sweep away that coin. The moment that you sweep away that coin, in your mind, honestly, you'll be thinking that this 10-cent coin does not hold any value at all, and that is true. But our world, the natural world and the spiritual world, they have different set of rules. That is why I always teach my children to know that words have power. Whatever that you say in this world will have an effect into the spiritual world. When you sweep away that 10-cent coin that you think does not hold any value at all in this world, but in the spiritual realm it will be translated as saying that you have enough money, you are so rich that you actually sweep money out of your house. That is why most people will think that someone or maybe one of their family members has bewitched them, but in truth you would have given a sign to those that are in the spiritual world that you have enough money that in your house you sweep away money as if it is rubbish. That is why whenever you have money either in your hands or maybe in your bank account, that money will slowly vanish because it will be taken away from you and it will be given to those that are in need of it. My brother, this is the short story that I wanted to give to you. I always follow the programs that you post on YouTube. Like always, I'll be listening. Please post my story as anonymous. What a lesson, what a lesson. That was a message that I received from a ghost account. Please let us talk about this issue in the comment section. I'll be back with another episode.